Good evening. We are pleased to have you join us at the University of New Mexico's graduate degree commencement ceremony. Tonight, you will witness a ceremony rich in tradition as we recognize our doctoral graduates in a formal hooding ceremony, and we individually recognize those students who have earned a master's degree. Our academic processional includes faculty together with doctoral candidates on the south side of the arena and master's candidates processing on the north side of the arena. After all graduates and faculty are seated, the President's Platform Party will be entered, led by the University Mace Bearer, Faculty Senate President Pamela Pyle, Associate Professor of Music, and the University Secretary Kennedy Hubbard. The mace is a symbol of traditional ceremonial staff displayed as a symbol of authority. The University Mace was designed and crafted for the Centennial Convocation in 1989 by Ralph Lewis, Professor Emeritus of Art. As you can see, faculty are wearing colorful and distinctive academic attire. As witnessed tonight, the robe is often black. However, academic institutions may sanction the use of other colors. The length of the robe, the width of the sleeves' borders, and the length of the hood increase with each advanced degree. Colors in the velvet hood borders represent the specific field of study in which the degree was earned. The colors of the lining identify the institution which granted the degree. Recipients of a Doctor of Philosophy degree, also called a PhD, are awarded hoods trimmed in dark blue velvet. Doctor of Education, or EDD, is light blue. Doctor of Nursing is gold. Doctor of Medicine, or MD, is green. Juris Doctor, or JD, is purple. And Doctor of Pharmacy, or PharmD, is olive. The silk lining of the hood displays the official colors of the university conferring the degree. For UNM, the hood is lined in cherry and silver. The cap, either a tam or a mortarboard, is usually black and accented with a tassel. Processing with the faculty are the doctoral degree recipients in black gowns, carrying their hoods to be placed upon them by their faculty mentors late in the ceremony. Leading the doctoral candidates and carrying a Graduate Studies banner is Heidi Krupika, Graduate Studies' Administrative Assistant. The master's candidates also wear black gowns and process in wearing hoods. Also carrying a Graduate Studies banner and leading the master's candidates is Douglas Weintraub, Graduate Studies Senior Academic Advisor. The college banners posted along the back of the stage are ceremonial flags bearing the university seal and representing the schools and colleges by displaying the colors traditionally associated with the various disciplines. The use of ceremonial banners dates back to the 1500s. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the President's Platform Party. The President's Platform Party includes honored guests, executive officers, senior leadership, university deans, regents, the provost, the chancellor, and the president of the University of New Mexico. President Frank, I declare that all are assembled and in order for the University of New Mexico's Fall 2016 Graduate Commencement Ceremony. Graduate banners will now be posted and the University Mace set in place by Faculty Senate President Pamela Pyle to signal the beginning of our ceremony.
Good evening. I'm Julie Coonrod, Dean of Graduate Studies, and it's my pleasure to serve as Master of Ceremonies this evening. Master of Music candidate Mr. Taichiko Dustin Cox will lead us in singing of the national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Ty. Please be seated. This evening is a celebration of your journey and accomplishments as graduate and professional students at the University of New Mexico. Your craving for knowledge and desire to learn has propelled you to this point and will continue to motivate you through life. I encourage graduates and members of the audience to read the dissertation titles in the program. There's some very practical sounding titles like Computer-Aided Quantitative Early Diagnosis of Diabetic Foot, The Relation of Vocational Identity Development to College Freshman Retention. Then there's some titles that sound like science fiction, but what's really cool is they're not. Development of Metal Matrix Composite Grid Lines for Space Photovoltaics. Synthesis, characterization, and application of mono-sized, mesoporous, silica nanoparticle-supported lipid bilayers for targeted therapeutic delivery to individual cells. High-power, optically pumped semiconductor lasers for sodium guide star applications. Development and application of an expanded Streptomyces genetic code. And then there's some that will help us see the world differently. Questions of sovereignty, Pyramid Lake and the Northern Paiute struggle for water and rights, Chicana feminist acts, restaging Chicana theater from the early 20th century to the present, responding to the story world of the Hunger Games through a fan fiction fandom. Latino ideology, congressional polarization and racial threat, an analysis of the influence of Latinos on congressional politics. The Bellows of Experience, the modernist love poem and its legacy. I am looking at a new generation of scholars. You all have done some fantastic work. You're ready to change the world. In the classroom, in the laboratory, the performance stage, maybe the political stage, in industry, or as a public servant. I see a future Nobel laureate, a great social activist, a doctor that changes healthcare as we know it, and a quiet agent of change. I see the face of UNM. Congratulations to all our graduate and professional students. I look forward to hearing about your future accomplishments. Allow me to introduce members of the Board of Regents and senior administrators who are with us this evening. I invite them to stand as I call their names. Regent Vice President Marin Lee, Regent Bradley Hosmer, and Student Regent Ryan Berryman. University President Robert Frank, Provost and Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs Chowki Abdallah, and Chancellor of the Health Sciences Center and Dean of the School of Medicine, Paul Roth. Presenting our master's candidates this evening will be Pamela Pyle, Faculty Senate President and Associate Professor, College of Fine Arts, and Nick Floor, Associate Professor, Anderson School of Management. The deans of the schools and colleges awarding graduate degrees with us this evening are Associate Dean Tim Castillo, School of Architecture and Planning, Dean Joe Checky, School of Engineering, Dean Richard Clement, College of University Libraries and Learning Sciences, Associate Dean Philip Ganderton, College of Arts and Sciences, Dean Deborah Hellitzer, College of Population Health, Dean Alfred Mathewson, School of Law, Associate Dean Carolyn Montoya, College of Nursing, Dean Hector Ochoa, College of Education, Dean Kimberly Pender, College of Fine Arts, Dean Linda Wellage, College of Pharmacy, and Dean Craig White, Anderson School of Management. Thank you. Please join me in welcoming Board of Regents Vice President Marin Lee to offer greetings to our graduating class.
Good evening. It's my privilege and honor to greet all of our graduates and their family and friends on behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Regents. This ceremony is a tribute to and a celebration of all our students who have completed their advanced degrees this year, as well to all of their family and supporters who are here to witness this great moment in the lives of these remarkable men and women. The University of New Mexico aspires to prepare the leaders of our society. And here you are, part of a powerful generation that faces important global challenges, ready to contribute to making ours a better world. You are all a testament to the fact that education transforms lives. The degree you have earned at this university is the culmination of a decision you made to create and to expand knowledge, to ask why, and to sometimes ask, why not? You could have chosen many paths, but you chose to choose the path of discovery, to ask questions, and to seek the answers. And you chose UNM. You chose this campus, you chose this outstanding faculty, and you chose to call yourself a Lobo. The Lobo spirit encompasses optimism, determination, and innovation. It is what links UNM both to its origin and to its future. I am optimistic about that future because you, our new graduates, are so inspiring. I speak to this from personal experience. Ryan Berryman, who is graduating from the Anderson School of Management tonight with his MBA, has served as your student regent and my colleague for the last 2 years. His character, passion, and ability to rise to the challenge with grace and thoughtful deliberation have made their mark on this institution and on those who know him. When I think of what the class of 2016 has to offer, it is a reflection of these characteristics. The University of New Mexico has brought us together and will continue to bring us back. It links us both to what has come before and what will follow. This is an institution where each of us defines all of us. You have brought your unique talents and perspectives to the pursuit of a common purpose, at a place that offers intellectual growth, the opportunity to dive into innovation head first, and a bit of the frontier spirit which is embedded in our beloved state of New Mexico. UNM links us to both what has come before and what will follow, and your time here is forever woven into our collective story. I hope that each of you will continue to make your mark, to define yourself, and in turn, define what it means to be an alum of New Mexico's flagship university. Your accomplishments, large and small, have power and promise to shape our future. Your alma mater couldn't be more proud. Please join me in a round of applause and congratulations for the class of 2016.
Thank you, Regent Lee. It is my honor to invite the President of the University of New Mexico, Robert Frank, to make brief remarks and introduce our keynote speaker.
Good evening, and welcome to the graduate commencement ceremony for the fall class of 2016. It's my distinct pleasure to stand before you, our graduates, as well as your friends, families, and congratulate you on this important milestone in your life. You've worked hard for this recognition today. You came to UNM with a desire to learn, a desire to be part of something bigger, and you are. The time you have spent here has enriched our university. We live in a very challenging time. Our safety, freedom, and opportunity are promised, but not guaranteed. In a world of uncertainty, I hope your degree provides a sense of stability, and with that, a sense of pride for being part of the Lobo Pack. President John F. Kennedy encouraged us, don't ask what you can do for your country, don't ask what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. This quote is important to our keynote speaker tonight, and hopefully to each of you as well. It's essentially saying you're either part of the problem or you're part of the solution. With your advanced education here at UNM, you are certainly part of the solution. President Kennedy encouraged us to think of education as a means of developing our greatest abilities, because in each of us there is a private hope and dream which can be fulfilled and translated for the benefit of everyone, for the greater strength of our nation. I believe that you, our UNM graduates, will use your greatest abilities to make a difference in your disciplines with a commitment and passion to enhance our world. Your presence here today is a testament to your success as well as to our university. Congratulations to the class of 2016. It's now my great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, James B. Lewis. The Honorable James B. Lewis currently serves as the president of the University of New Mexico Alumni Association. He works closely with the regents, myself as president, our UNM Foundation, legislators, athletics, various UNM colleges, student organizations, and alumni associations across the country, university communications, alumni relations, and the greater Albuquerque community to tell the Lobo story. Mr. Lewis has a bachelor's degree in education from Bishop's College and a bachelor's degree in business administration from National College of Business. He also has a master's in public administration from the University of New Mexico. He served as a military policeman in the U.S. Army. Mr. Lewis has a distinguished and esteemed public service degree that has spanned 4 decades and includes many prestigious honors. He is the first and only African American to be elected to statewide office and the longest serving, 13+ years as New Mexico State Treasurer. Mr. Lewis was Chief of Staff to Governor Bruce King, Director of Oil, Gas, and Minerals for the State Land Office. He was Chief of Staff and Chief Clerk of the State Corporation Commission. He was also City Manager for Rio Rancho, Assistant Secretary of the U.S. Department of Energy, COO and CIO for the City of Albuquerque. Please join me in giving a welcome to a great Lobo, a great friend, and a great UNM leader, James B. Lewis.
Thank you, Mr. President, for that warm introduction. Would you give the President a big round of applause in thanking him for his service? To our Board of Regents, to President Frank, to Provost Abdullah, Chancellor Roth, to the faculty and dear guests, our friends, and also all of the people that came out of here, that came out tonight to watch you, is your family. Would you give your family a big round of applause for all the support that they've given you over the years, because it's all about family. And to the esteemed fall graduating class of 2016, congratulations. Give them a big round of applause for these graduates here. My remarks tonight is going to apply your education to your maximum potential. Indeed, it's an honor for me to be your speaker tonight, and my presentation will start with a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson: "To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to leave the world a better place, to know even one life has breathed easier because you live. This is to have succeeded." End of quote. Please don't get that dreadful disease I call iitis. Please don't get that dreadful disease we call me-itis. But get a heavy dose of medicine, and that medicine is called we-itis. Your attitude will determine your altitude in life. Your attitude, ladies and gentlemen, will determine your altitude in life. I want each of you to think Think about this journey in life and what it means and what you have achieved, this education accomplishment. You are our future teachers, our doctors, our lawyers, our scientists, elected officials, managers, entrepreneurs, and etc. Education means mens sano in corpore sano, meaning a sound mind within a sound body. It means to educate an individual physically, mentally, morally, socially, and spiritually, so that he or she will become a more well-rounded, productive individual to perpetuate a better democracy. To perpetuate a better democracy. Don't just be part of history and you say, I'm just coming along, or I want to just get along. Your charge is to make history, make a difference in this world. And I would ask each and every one of you, as you examine this day, and as you decide you're going to leave here, what am I going to do to make this a better world? You have that responsibility to your family, to your sisters, to your brothers, to your cousins, to your nephews. So you need to make this a better place. I would like to share with you my UNM story. After graduating from the university with a master's in public administration degree, it enhanced my self-esteem and my self-actualization. I felt I was one of the most competent, capable, and conscientious individuals to graduate with a degree in public administration. I felt that no management task or challenge in society was too big for me to handle. The following courses instilled confidence in my management background: organizational theory, labor relations, human resources, public budgeting. The aforementioned education prepared me for 38+ years of public service. My UNM education prepared me to work in city, county, state, federal, government, and also higher education in the private sector. It afforded me the opportunity to be appointed by mayors, governors, presidents, and other elected officials. It prepared me to become the first African American to be elected to a statewide office, and that is state treasurer, in the state of New Mexico, where I served for over 13 years. I made history, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what you need to do. Don't be part of the problem, be part of the solution. You need to think outside the box and figure out how I can make the world a better place. I was influenced to run for public office because of what John F. Kennedy said. Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. Are you ready to make history with the education that UNM has provided you with? Are you ready? I didn't hear you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me hear from you. Thank you. And I said that because sometimes we go through life going through the motion. You need that feedback. So let's shift the discussion a little bit regarding your life journey and the rites of passage. The challenges, millennials versus boomers, according to Eric Harvey and Savannah Clark, and I quote, said you need to listen, you need to learn, and we need to succeed together. All of us crave understanding and respect, no matter what your age, your education, or experience. We just wish to be heard and understood. Millennial versus boomers equals all of us in a professional setting to promote understanding between two generations that lead the workforce. Millennials bring enthusiasm, creativity, collaborative team-oriented approach, change is positive, wants to be recognized for individual accomplishments, and tech savviness to the table, while boomers offer strong profits, established processes, emphasis on individual contribution. Change is very challenging, makes an effort to acknowledge contributions of others before their own, and a wealth of knowledge. When these groups get together, the impossible becomes possible. But the question is, how can we tap into this incredible potential? Unfortunately, different work philosophies born from generation divide constrain cooperation. In order to be successful, companies must account for these opposing viewpoints and bridge communications between the two groups. We must build a team that can accommodate the working styles of both generations. Millennials versus boomers aim to prove that diversity in the workplace isn't a weakness, it's a strength. Keep in mind that there is no I in team. There is no I in team. So as I close, you should be willing to dream, but not only dream, you need to dream big. Don't let anybody steal your dreams. Remember, your attitude will determine your altitude in life. So it is in your hands, the class of 2016. Go Lobos! Thank you.
Thank you for joining us this evening and sharing your encouraging words. I ask you that you stay at the podium for a special thank you from the President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association, Glenda Lewis. Glenda, please join Mr. Lewis at the podium.
On behalf of all the graduates, guests, and faculty here this evening, we thank you for being a part of our celebration and for your wonderful words of advice and encouragement. Please accept this gift as a symbol of our gratitude.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
I now invite Provost Chowki Abdallah to recognize our graduates with honors.
We have many members of the class of 2016 whose academic achievements we celebrate tonight. We are very proud to recognize the accomplishments of our honors graduates. The university awards the designation of distinction to graduate students as a recognition for exceptional performance on specific examinations. To receive distinction, there must be agreement of the examining committee members and approval by the department chairperson. Will our master and doctoral candidates graduating with distinction please rise? Please be seated. We are also proud to have among our graduates those who have achieved a special place of honor. We ask that our Robert Wood Johnson Foundation Fellows, our UNM Mellon Fellows, our Health Policy Fellows, our Russell J. and Dorothy S. Belinsky Fellows, and all other honors recipients and graduates who have distinguished themselves through scholarship, leadership, and service to please stand and be recognized. Each of you has achieved a level of honor of which we are all exceedingly proud. Congratulations on your many academic achievements. The University of New Mexico is honored to recognize a notable group of graduates with us tonight. Select members of this class have committed to serve our country while dedicating themselves to a curriculum of study. Our graduating class consists of graduating military veterans, military active duty, National Guards, and the reserves. Will all graduating service members please rise and join me in applauding all of our military men and women for their service to this great nation and for their accomplishment that we celebrate tonight. Thank you.
Assisting our degree presenters are Pamela Pyle and Nick Floor, whom you met earlier. We also have staff volunteers, Elisha Allen, Director of Information Technology, New Media Extended Learning, and Greg Gomez, Analyst Programmer from New Media and Extended Learning. They are the most visible staff who volunteer to help make this event go smoothly, but we have many other staff volunteers assisting all the graduates, faculty, and guests here tonight who are equally deserving of our gratitude. Please stand if you are helping tonight. Sure.
Okay.
Graduates, to commemorate your participation in the ceremony, each of you will receive a diploma cover along with a print depicting the Bronze Lobo Memorial Statue located on UNM campus. Now to the main business of our ceremony this evening, the conferring of degrees upon our graduating students. As one of the nation's leading universities, the University of New Mexico offers higher education's most advanced degree, the doctorate, in more than 60 areas. Admission to a program of study and research leading to a doctoral degree is limited to individuals who undertake dedicated, intensive, and extremely focused effort. By contributing to the expansion of knowledge, the doctoral candidates we honor tonight have earned recognition in this community of scholars.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Education, Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Medicine, Doctor of Nursing, Doctor of Pharmacy, Juris Doctor, and Master of Fine Arts please rise? President Frank, it's my honor to present these candidates who, upon completion of their academic requirements, are recommended by the faculty to the regents for their respective degrees.
I hereby confer upon you your respective degrees with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities which pertain to those degrees. Congratulations.
As directed by the marshals, will our doctoral candidates please come forward with their faculty mentors to be hooded and to receive their diploma covers.
John Granetto, Doctor of Philosophy in Organizational Learning and Instructional Technology, hooded by Dr. Patricia Bovary. Benjamin Annable, Doctor of Philosophy and Linguistics, hooded by Dr. Jill Morford. Abdul Aziz Abumila, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Thought and Sociocultural Studies, hooded by Dr. Pisarn Chimacharsi. Linka Crosby, Doctor of Philosophy in Language, Literacy, and Sociocultural Studies, hooded by Dr. Julia Sherba de Valenzuela. Melanie Yazzie, Doctor of Philosophy in American Studies, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Dentondale. Jonathan Peters, Masters in Fine Arts in Studio Art, hooded by Dr. Patrick Manning. Brittany Sundheim, Master of Fine Arts in Art Studio, hooded by Dr. Patrick Manning. Aaron Taylor, Doctor of Philosophy and Physics, hooded by Dr. Sally Seidel. Geneva Becenti, Doctor of Education in Language, Literacy, and Sociocultural Studies, hooded by Dr. Gregory Cajeta. Stella Conklin, Juris Doctor, hooded by Dr. Cynthia Armijo. Rudy Menjivar, Juris Doctor, hooded by Dr. Cynthia Armijo. Sorry. Christy Chapman, Juris Doctor, hooded by Dr. Cheryl Fairbanks. Barnalee Rashid, Doctor of Philosophy and Electrical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Vince Calhoun. Okti Aja Ulu, Doctor of Philosophy and Electrical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Vince Calhoun. Eric Tipakanek, Doctor of Philosophy and History, hooded by Dr. Margaret Cannell Sauce. Jonathan Coleman, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Christopher Aplett. Jason Buckles, Doctor of Philosophy and Special Education, hooded by Dr. Ruth Luckison. Gabrielle Baca, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership, hooded by Dr. Allison Borden. Jing-Shun He, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, hooded by Dr. Charles Melancon. Shi Hong, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, hooded by Dr. Charles Melancon. Jesse Romero, Doctor of Philosophy in Language, Literacy, and Sociocultural Studies, hooded by Dr. Ricky Lee Allen. Christine Wernley, Doctor of Philosophy in Language, Literacy, and Sociocultural Studies, hooded by Dr. Ricky Lee Allen. Laura Leha, Doctor of Medicine, hooded by Dr. Virginia Scharf. Sean Hackett, Doctor of Philosophy and Optical Science and Engineering, hooded by Dr. Virginia Scharf. Japana Patel, Doctor of Philosophy and Nuclear Engineering, hooded by Dr. Virginia Scharf. Matthew Gonzalez, Doctor of Philosophy and Nuclear Engineering, hooded by Dr. Virginia Scharf.
UNM offers more than 75 programs of graduate study at the master's level. Recipients of the master's degree have devoted at least 2 years of concentrated study in one of these programs. Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise? President Frank, it's my honor to present these candidates who, upon completion of their academic requirements, are recommended by the faculty to the regents for their respective degrees.
I hereby confer upon you your respective degrees with all the rights, honors, responsibilities which pertain to these degrees. Congratulations.
As directed by the marshals, will our master's degree candidates please come forward to be recognized and to receive your diploma covers.
We're on it, man. We're on it. You got the counter?
141.
I told him he's going to knock me out with 10.
Kimberly Brown, Family Studies. Jamila Clayton, Educational Leadership. Jacob Senna, Accounting. James Schumann, Business Administration. Juan Samuel Perez Rodriguez, Electrical Engineering. Suave Are, Business Administration. MD Mossadegh Hossein, Chemical Engineering. Sadat Mishkatul Masabi, Electrical Engineering. Brian Valinsky, Organizational Learning and Instructional Technology. William Carter, Physical Education. Yongxin Liu, Computer Science. Timothy Becker, Business Administration. Lizelle Knapp, Secondary Education. Is it Rolanda Mays, Special Education. Alejandra Padilla, Elementary Education. Richelle Gilsdorf, Elementary Education. Joyce Gormley, Educational Leadership. Aide Gonzalez Espanola, Special Education. Clement Joes, Health Education. Sonia Garcia Gomez, Health Education. Jeremy Jimenez, Music. Sanisha Largo, Information Systems and Assurance. Alejandrina Padilla, Spanish. Brittany R. Tabor, Public Administration. Student Regent Ryan Berryman, Business Administration. Taichiko Cox, Music. Ashley Gonzalez, Health Administration. Monique Hawkes, Health Administration. Ton Lan Sena, Health Administration. J. Roman Gallegos, Health Administration. Angelo Valencia, Health Administration. Candace Lisa Nicole Torres, Public Administration.
Melanie Rodriguez, Organizational Information and Learning Science. Lisette Solis, Special Education and Educational Diagnosis. Deanna Orozco, Special Education and Educational Diagnosis. Leonora Carpio Mariano, Special Education and Educational Diagnosis. Suzanne Burns, Special Education. Bruce Armstrong, Community and Regional Planning, Emphasis in Economic Development Planning. Ashley Taylor, Counseling. Susana Lueras, Counseling. Cheryl Ann Villarreal, Counseling. Michelle Allen, Business Administration. Menchi Liu, Economics. Siobhan Yilmaz, Economics. Mark Ortiz, Public Administration. Jake Organ, Economics. Maylin Tram, Business Administration. Denise Cheraposi, Business Administration. Jorge Ramos Mukel, Computer Engineering. Wenjing Shi, Electrical Engineering. Ram Subadi, Secondary Education. Jonathan Quaylar, Physical Education. Matthew Covizi, Physical Education. Adrian F. Faustine, Business Education. Melanie N. Gallegos, Business Administration. Edwin Kitsis, Public Administration. Anita Bringas, Public Administration. William F. Pache, Elementary Education. Christine Jaramillo, Language Literacy and Sociocultural Studies. Elijah Finch, Computer Science. Stephen Mills, Statistics. Jorge Gonzalez, Secondary Education. Michael Hegarty, Sports Administration. Michael Wright, Community and Regional Planning. Torben Fortune, Electrical Engineering. Dana Varela, Healthcare Administration. Karen E. Elber, Healthcare Administration. Rick Gray, Health Administration.
Hasib Ul Musawir, Healthcare Administration. Justin L. Martinez, Public Administration. Sherry Webb, Health Administration. Shi Liu, Accounting. Sterling Yazi, Master's Public Administration. Melvin Kunsis, Health Administration. Denise Muniz, Special Education. Mohib Rehman, Communication. Ednan Raza, Mechanical Engineering. Jennifer Warren, music. Christian Newman, music. Bradford Beck, public administration. Clara Bowling, linguistics. Chad Mitchell, water resources. Omar Ruiz, civil engineering. Mei Feng Harvey, chemical engineering. Joan Lawhern, nanoscience and microsystems engineering. Jennifer Marino, biology. Vanessa Farmer, information systems and assurance. Rachel Hertzman, community and regional planning and water resources. Angelique Maldonado, environmental science. Colleen McManus, community health education. Jose Mena Ortiz, computational science and engineering and civil engineering. Jose Gomez Romero Salazar, civil engineering. Adrian Franco, accounting. Sarah Olguin, biomedical sciences. Tanya Delara, public administration. Kimberly Bowers, public administration. Anthony Barajas, public administration. Joshua Pondo, public administration. Joel Upston, mathematics. Peter Lay, business administration. Amanda Remenar, secondary education. James Letterhose, sociology. Jason McKinney, language literacy and sociocultural studies. Nicole Cerna, language literacy and sociocultural studies. Oh, heavens. Judith Gutierrez, language literacy and sociocultural studies. Why do they sit together? Sandy Martinez, also language literacy and sociocultural studies.
Elena M. Castillo, language literacy and sociocultural studies. Stephanie Walraven, language literacy and sociocultural studies. Rachel Garcia, language literacy and sociocultural studies. Adriana Almeida, language literacy and sociocultural studies. Lashare Pacheco, language literacy and sociocultural studies. Brittany Carnaces, language literacy and sociocultural studies. Nathana Bird, language literacy and sociocultural studies. Rhonda Ledbetter, accounting. Kenneth McVeigh, accounting. Anthony Sandoval, business administration. Jeremy Perea, business administration. Megan Vandervossen, business administration. Anna Lundborg, speech language pathology. Peter A. Gotting, community and regional planning. Ariel McMillan, dual degree, water resources and community and regional planning. Kyle Wortman, special education. Cameron Smith, computer science. William Barnes, secondary education. Amritanch, computer science. Sanish Raj Gurung, accounting. Buwan Bastola, electrical engineering. Naranjan Humagain, computer science. Siva Venkata Sai Jivan Vankayala, computer science. Manikanta Kaluru, computer science. Tarun Imani, computer science. Amusha Kadiala, computer science. This is my student. Meghana Savitri Dasigi, computer science. Javan Baka, business administration. Helen Bhaskar, special education. Luetta Lujan, organization, information, and learning sciences. Lorraine Mitra Gast, Organization Information and Learning Sciences. Yahaira Deanda, Elementary Education. Tyler S. Jepson, Business Administration. That was it.
Woohoo! Will all our candidates for doctoral and master's degrees please rise, and let's congratulate all these graduates one more time. Please be seated. Each of our graduates and all of us in the university community know that there are several people here this evening who have played a vital role in the support and encouragement of our graduates during their academic careers. First, we would like to recognize the faculty of the University of New Mexico. The achievements of our advanced degree graduates would not be possible without their knowledge, guidance, and collaboration. Our faculty are instrumental in making this day possible. Tonight's graduates can attest to how faculty have encouraged, supported, and expected the best from them. Their dedication helps our graduates achieve the accomplishments that we now celebrate. I ask all faculty members here to please stand and allow us to recognize you for your commitment. A few other people have had some important roles. Will all the parents of members of our graduating class please rise? And will those who are husbands, wives, partners, or children please stand as well? And finally, will the grandparents, grandchildren, uncles, aunts, sisters, brothers, and all others who have a special relationship to a member of the graduating class please rise? You all are much more than guests here this evening, for you have been active participants in the events leading to this moment. Without your help, your patience, your encouragement, your willingness to sacrifice, many of our graduates might not be here. We salute you.
Well, who would have thought a moment of such importance could go by so fast? But here's a moment you've all been waiting for, the symbolic turning of the tassels. Will the entire graduate class of 2016 please rise? As a final rite of commencement, please move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your mortar boards. We welcome you to the graduate level alumni of the University of New Mexico. Congratulations.
Please remain standing and join Tai Chico in singing of the alma mater. It's on the inside cover of your program.
New Mexico, we sing to honor thee. This golden haze of college days will live in memory. This praise we sing will ever ring with truth and loyalty. New Mexico, our fame we know will last eternally.
This concludes the University of New Mexico's Fall 2016 Graduate Commencement Ceremony. The University Mace will now be removed by the Faculty Senate President together with the University Secretary. They will lead our recessional. We ask that everyone please remain in their seats while the platform party and our graduates depart from the arena, and the recessional music will be performed by Mariachi Luna Azul.